So now coming to the official website of IBM Datastage, which is ibm.com/products/datastage. This is what it looks like. And high level, what is Datastage? It's a trusted data pipeline tool so that you can run your modern ETL and ELT workloads on a cloud native platform. Now there is an on-prem version available as well, but it's recommended that to harness the power of cloud and to make your workloads even more powerful, we use the cloud-based version. And at its core, you can do ETL, which is extract, transform, and then load, or something which is becoming more popular in the industry, which is ELT. You can extract your data, you can first load it to a data warehouse or any other storage solution, and then run your transformation logic on top of it, right? And like I mentioned, an on-premise deployment version is also available, but if you want to reduce your data integration time and costs, then IBM Cloud Pak for Data is what we'll be utilizing throughout this course to look at the cloud-based version of this platform, right? And if I have to go to what is Datastage, then we've already discussed that it's a cloud native insight platform, right? Benefits, obviously the speed workload execution because you're utilizing the power of cloud computing, and utilizing a parallel engine, your workloads are bound to run faster. You can deliver trusted data to your stakeholders. There is a support version that's available. There is a modernization for the data integration that you will be doing, and there's a whole suite of data products that IBM offers along with Watson. So we'll take a look at all of that, but just know that if you want to run your workloads faster and build your ETL and ELT pipelines on the cloud, and it doesn't matter if you're working with one cloud provider, you can build a multi-cloud based pipeline using IBM Datastage. So if I have to go down a little bit and show you some of the product images to get you excited, this is what IBM Datastage looks like. So it's very intuitive, and you are basically looking at how the data is flowing throughout your pipeline, right? You're not writing lots and lots of code and then debugging what happened at what step of your pipeline. You can see that we may have two different inputs. Both of them were basically joined. There was a transformer step that was applied. We switched to something, we created a copy, and then loaded that data eventually to ADLS over here, and then Snowflake over here. And then there's a bunch of stages or transformation steps that you may want to apply in the middle. We can take all of these stages, which is nothing but a simple transformation step within the pipeline, apply it, and then you can also click on each one of these steps and see that, okay, when I loaded, what did my data look like? And then once I've applied 3 transformation steps, what does my data look like at this point in the pipeline? So very intuitive, easy to run. It's a very clean interface, and everything is on cloud, right? So we're using a parallel engine to utilize all of this. And then there is a full-blown page on pricing as well. But for this course, we will be clicking on try it for free because we won't be spending anything. We want to try it for free. We will be clicking on try it for free because we won't be spending anything. We want to try it for free. So you can just click on this, and this will bring you to this particular URL, which is dataplatform.cloud.ibm.com. And then you can use a data center or a region that is closest to you, right? Where you plan on hosting your data and services. So for me, I think Dallas, which is US South, makes the most sense because Frankfurt is a little far away from where I am right now. And then, like I mentioned, we are interested in Datastage, but there's a whole suite of services that IBM provides, like IBM Match 360 with Watson, a knowledge catalog, AI runtime to deploy your machine learning models, Watson governance, AI Studio, data virtualization, and so on. So these come bundled and they can work hand in hand to create a very powerful cloud-based workload. So I'm just going to agree and then click on create account or login. If you don't have an account, This is the step where you'll enter your email address, you'll verify your information, enter your personal information, and then continue. If there's any issue that you face during the sign up process, you can always post it in the Q&A section and my team will be able to help you out with that. For me, because I have already signed up for an account, I am simply going to click on login, and then it's asking me to enter my IBM ID and then my password. So I'm just going to enter that, click on continue. Let's give it a couple of seconds just to recognize whether I have an ID or not, and it recognized it. So I'm just going to enter my password here as well and then log in, and that should work. So this should directly take you to the IBM Datastage page. And I'm using a Safari browser, but for the best experience, I would recommend that you utilize maybe Firefox or Chrome. And here we are. So in the next lecture, we'll talk about the interface and I'll walk you through it step by step.